Superman and Lois always felt different. Sure, it had the action and the drama we've come to expect. This was Superman after all. But at its heart, it was a story about family, about hope, and about what it really means to be human, even when you can fly. The series finale delivered all of that and more. We saw Superman face off against classic villains, Lex Luthor and Doomsday. The battles were epic, a true spectacle. But the show didn't stop there. It took us beyond the explosions and the rescues. We saw the quiet moments with Lois and Clark, their love story as strong as ever. We saw their sons, Jonathan and Jordan, grappling with their own destinies. It was a reminder that even superheroes have families, that even with the weight of the world on their shoulders, they find solace in the people they love. The finale showed us that family is Superman's greatest strength, but also his greatest vulnerability. It's what makes him human. And in the end, isn't that what we all want? To be reminded that even in the face of darkness, there's always hope, that love and family are the things that truly matter. Superman and Lois gave us that, and for that, we should be grateful. Superman is often seen as this larger-than-life figure. He's invincible, all-powerful. But Superman and Lois stripped away the myth and showed us the man behind the cape. We saw Clark Kent, not just as Superman, but as a husband, a father, a friend. One of the most striking aspects of the finale was seeing Clark work alongside Bruno Mannheim. This was a man who had been his enemy, yet they found common ground in their desire to make the world a better place. It was a powerful message about forgiveness, about understanding, about seeing the good in others even when it's hard. Clark's willingness to work with Mannheim showed us that he's not afraid to admit when he's wrong. He's always learning, always growing, and that's what makes him such a compelling hero. He's not perfect, he makes mistakes, but he always tries to do the right thing. Superman and Lois reminded us that even heroes are human. They have doubts, they have fears, but they keep fighting, because that's what heroes do. They inspire us to be better, to do better, and that's a message we can all get behind. The finale didn't shy away from the passage of time. We saw Clark and Lois grow old together, their love only deepening with each passing year. It was a beautiful thing to witness, but like all good things, it couldn't last forever. The showrunners made the bold decision to show Lois's death. It was a heartbreaking moment, but it felt earned. We had been on this journey with them for so long. We had seen their love story unfold, and to see it end even in such a peaceful way was a punch to the gut, but it was also a testament to the power of their love. Even in death, Lois continued to inspire Clark. He carried her memory with him, her strength giving him the courage to keep going. He knew that she would want him to keep fighting for what's right, to keep hope alive. And so he did. The finale showed us that even though our time on Earth is finite, the impact we have on others can last forever. It reminded us to cherish the people we love, to make the most of every moment, because in the end, love is all that matters. The Herculean task of closure. Pulling off a finale like this was no easy feat. The showrunners had to balance the epic scope of Superman's life with the intimacy of his personal relationships. They had to find a way to give closure to all of the characters and storylines that had been introduced over the course of the series, and they had to do it all on a CW budget. It was a Herculean task, but they pulled it off. The finale was visually stunning, with breathtaking special effects and action sequences. But what really made it special was the emotional weight of it all. You could feel the love, the loss, the hope in every scene. The showrunners have spoken about the challenges of making the finale, particularly the time constraints and budgetary limitations. They had to make some tough choices, cutting some scenes and storylines that they had initially hoped to include. But through it all, they never lost sight of what was important, telling a good story. And that's exactly what they did. They told a story that was epic in scope, yet deeply personal. A story that made us laugh, cry, and cheer. A story that reminded us why we fell in love with Superman in the first place. A fond farewell. As much as we loved Superman and Lois, all good things must come to an end, and what an end it was. The finale gave us a satisfying conclusion to the series, while also leaving us wanting more. It's a testament to the show's creators, cast, and crew that they were able to create something so special. The showrunners have said that they had hoped to explore other villains like Brainiac and even Darkseid. They also wished they had more time to bring back some fan-favorite characters. But alas, it wasn't meant to be. Despite the missed opportunities, the showrunners have expressed their gratitude for the opportunity to tell this story. They've said that working on Superman and Lois has been a dream come true, and they're proud of the work that they've done, and they should be. They gave us a Superman for a new generation, a Superman who is both relatable and aspirational, a Superman who reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there's always hope. And for that, we thank them.